Okay, so we're gonna talk about web development roadmap. So, if you wanna become a web developer, so can you master this in 3 months? So I have a video on that. So absolutely no, you're not gonna master this in 3 months. All this kind of topic, basically 1 or 2 year, I guess. It depends on how fast you can make and how fast you can learn this on daily basis. If you learn this every day, yeah, you have a chance you can learn this on 2 years or 1 years. So you learn the basic, so find jobs. So that's the thing. So what we're gonna see is the on web development. So this is the famous graph. You see this. So this is the back end. Okay, so let's see. So on the front end, okay, front end. Let's go to the front end. So this is the basic HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery. Okay, so jQuery is still variable, how we say it, library to use it first. So many examples, so easy to learn, and very it's so easy. You can use vanilla JavaScript all the way. It's the same, so it's just another flavor of JavaScript, and it's easy to learn. And if you go deeper, so on this one, so if you're using CSS processor, SAS, less Bootstrap. Okay, so I only use Bootstrap anyway. Framework, because Twitter Bootstrap use responsive, and you should learn it. So yeah, so on JavaScript, this is a, how you gonna say JavaScript? It will, so many branch you're gonna learn on here. So you're not gonna learn this all in one. If you go deep on here, on Angular, React, Vue, Ember, on this one. So Angular is so heavy, I'm not gonna recommend using this. React and Vue is so easy to learn. So Vue, and you go up and Redux, blocks, something like this. If you're gonna go deep, more deep, and Webpack, Roll. So this one on the JavaScript, like there's so many tools popping up on this year. So I think this is 2019. I don't know who built this graph anyway. So this is a 2019 graph. I think they're gonna update it at some point. And yeah, so there's so many written here. So we're gonna go to the back end. So back end is like you're gonna choose your Ruby, Node, Python, PHP, Java, C#. So this thing, so I cannot speak on this one. C#. So basically C# in general. On .NET, like they use Microsoft on this one, and Java. So I'm not specialized on these two language. C#, like the .NET is so big, man. If I have time to learn this, I'm gonna learn it anyway. So Ruby, Python, Node. Okay, we're gonna talk about this one. So on Ruby first. So Ruby, so it's not popular anyway. So I don't know. There's so many jobs using Ruby, and you can learn it. So it's so easy. I think you should learn PHP on this one, because PHP, there's so many examples anyway running on the internet using PHP. So WordPress is the biggest usage of PHP anyway. So you cannot replace all of WordPress. So PHP is running the 40% of the web, I guess. They say 40%, right? And Python. So Python, Django, and Flask are the two popular framework. So Django is the popular framework, so you're gonna stick on Django anyway. So on Ruby, Rails, so that's the only thing you should study. And if you go to PHP, so package manager, you're gonna use this is Composer. and Laravel. So there's so many framework on PHP. The only I recommend is Laravel to do the web development. So there's so many jobs using Laravel. And on Nodes, so Nodes Express. So we're not gonna use Nodes on 5 years from now, I guess, because if you know Dino, so Dino is the same person who built Node.js. So yeah, so we're gonna replace Node with Dino for 3 months, I guess, or 5 months from now on. So don't learn Node.js. I'm not gonna say don't learn it, just study it anyway. So there's so many examples on Node anyway. And if you go this, so RESTful API, web server, Apache, and JSON Web Token, JWT, all. So this thing, I think you should learn this on PHP if you're gonna go deep, so you can understand Python, Ruby, Node.js more easily. I think this one, yeah. So C# and Java, I don't have experience on this one, so I want to learn C# anyway, because C# so popular language. And storage, Elasticsearch, yeah. So MongoDB, NoSQL, right? So SQL, MySQL, all the database. And yeah, so, and you're not still learning the AWS, so, or what type of architecture you're gonna use. So Linux and Windows. So I think, where is it, .NET. So the one who built this, maybe you don't know about .NET in general. Same on me anyway. Like there's so many branches on here. If you go deep on .NET and Java, I don't know how many percentage using .NET or Java in the entire internet. I think everyone's using PHP because it's easy to develop and it's easy to find someone who can program it anyway. So that's the pro and con on using this one and this one. So compared to these three, so you can easily find people who can program on PHP. Like anybody can code PHP, in my personal opinion. In this past 10 years, all the beginners who start programming in 2000 and so on, everyone study PHP first on web development. So yeah, so in your front end, Vue, React, and Angular are the, I guess, popular. And yeah, in your backend, you can choose whatever you want. It depends your company gonna go in anyway. So yeah, thank you for watching.